And you're live.
Hi, everybody. Now you can hear me, and welcome here to Lebanon High as we get set to go for a nice way to end the work week. Cedar Crest and Lebanon Girls basketball here from Lebanon High. Glad to have you with us here on Lebco Sports. I'm Jacob Pitts. Thank you so much for watching us, and of course, that wouldn't be possible without the fantastic folks behind the scenes, and of course, our sponsor, Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster. A lot to get to tonight. Fashionably late. JV game ran a little long, but here we are, just about ready to go, about 5 minutes away from that opening tip. And these two teams coming into tonight in very different situations. Of course, both teams are perennial contenders year in and year out for that Section 1 title in the Lancaster Lebanon League. And Lebanon, after going on an impressive 10-0 stretch in the section a year ago and winning the Lancaster Lebanon League altogether, here they are now toward mid-pack in Section 1. They enter tonight at 7-10 overall. They're 3-4 in the section. They're, of course, led by their 1,000-point scorer, Olive Brandt, who has put up a lot of points throughout the year, averaging just under 25 points per game. She has very much been the key to the Cedars' success as we've gone through the early part of the year. Then you flip to the other side of the coin and you look at Cedar Crest. They come into tonight at 11-6. They're 7-0 in Section 1 and atop the standings with a 2-game cushion over Manheim Township. They're led by Ellie Malinowski, one of their sophomore, one of their younger stars that has really broken free this year, averaging 14 points per game. And, of course, you can't forget about Kayla Francis, the Colgate cadet, the senior, the forward down in the paint. She has had a lot of success this year as well, averaging 12.5 points per game. It's two essentially long-tenured head coaches, but well-respected across the board. Of course, Ashley Shea in just her third year with the Falcons, but she spent 10 years prior at Elko before heading over to Cornwall. And then Jamie Walborn, the head coach for Lebanon, as she has been these last couple of years. And these two teams over the last 10 meetings, you have to go back quite a ways, back to 2018 to get all 10 games in there. The teams are split 5-5. Cedar Crest winning that game earlier this year between these two back in December on the 18th, winning 45-38. Before that, though, Lebanon had won 5 straight. Of course, Lebanon lost a couple of pieces of graduation at the end of last year. Obviously, Kyla Correa, the 2,000-point scorer, her jersey retired by Lebanon. Nobody's going to wear that number again anytime soon. And for good reason. Of course, she's now at the University of Delaware and lighting things up there. And Lily Harrison, another that graduated for Lebanon, big body down on the paint. She put up quite a lot of points per game. She's now at Delaware State and is doing good things there as a freshman as well. As we continue to work our way closer to opening tip here in the girls' game. Of course, we had the boys' game last night. Fantastic game. Lebanon out ahead as we got to halftime and into the third quarter. Cedar Crest charging a big comeback down the stretch. They were down by 9 to start the fourth quarter. Antonio Toronto with 9 points in that fourth quarter to help seal the deal for Cedar Crest and get them on top. Of course, they now continue to lead Section 1 on the boys' side in their hunt for 3 straight Lancaster Lebanon League titles. And we will find things out as we get a little closer, obviously, to the end of the season. We have just 2 weeks left in the regular season before things are said and done. Looks like we are just about set to go here from Lebanon. So at this point, we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have starting lineup. So, of course, tip-off here from Lebanon.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
All right, you're good to go.
Back here on Lemco Sports as we get set to go between Cedar Crest and Lebanon. So glad to have you with us. Jacob Pitts here with you. Let's take a look at our starting five for either side quickly. For Cedar Crest, it's sophomore guard number 0, Ellie Malinowski. Sophomore guard number 5, Ryan Stopper. Sophomore guard number 11, Allie Groff. Sophomore forward number 24, Olivia Young. And senior center number 33, Kayla Francis. For the Cedars, senior guard number 2, Olive Brandt gets the start tonight. Junior guard number 5, Tiana Kamoy. And junior guard number 20, Natalia Harrison. Senior guard number 21, Jazani Hernandez. And junior forward number 25, Skylar Strickler. It is Harrison and Francis in the circle, and off we go. Tip is won by the Falcons, and here we go. Underway from Lebanon. Get to the near side, just along inbounds. Malinowski looking for a pass underneath. Swatted in there, and a good job by Kamoy to keep it alive. Finds Brandt back the other way. Brandt cuts back now to the right, down to the bucket. Gets the shot to roll in off the rim. Olive Brandt with the early 2. And again, nearly 25 points per game. 2 right out of the gate, and Lebanon leads. 2-0. Now the Falcons are trying to respond. Kicks it out to Young, down to the far side. Driving, Groff to the bucket, shot no good. Rebound, Brandt. Brandt in transition, some pressure from behind. Look for options, now goes near side to Kamoy. Underneath, the jumper for 2, that's off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Stickler. Kicks it back out to Kamoy, and she'll regroup. Already a minute gone here from Lebanon. Kamoy to that far side, has Groff draped all over. Now underneath to Brandt, who slips and falls, and a foul is called. That foul's going to be on Ryan Stopper, her first, and the team's first. There's a replay of that contact down underneath. I'm not sure what they saw. Nonetheless, ball back in play and then turned over, sailing out of bounds to the Cedar Crest bench, and the Falcons will take over. So here now is Groff, averaging just around 4.5 per game, points per game this year. Here's a 3 from the far side on the way. It's good off the glass from Ellie Malinowski. Her triple's good, and Cedar Crest able to respond and take the lead 3-2, and this ball is kicked out of bounds by Malinowski. As Hernandez was looking down underneath, couldn't get the pass to land. 6:23 to go here, first quarter. Kamoy will get it in, pumps once, twice, and now finds Harrison. Back to Kamoy. Rolls right. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez to drive, and now spins around, fakes, gets to Strickler underneath near the paint. Back out to Hernandez. Her 3 is off the top of the backboard and no good. That ball goes out of bounds off a Lebanon player, and Cedar Crest will take over. 6:06 to go in the opening frame. Young gets it into Groff, and off we go. Back over to Young, now to the far side, Malinowski. She'll try and drive. A lot of contact in the lane. Ball goes out of bounds, and Lebanon could not keep it alive. Still Cedar Crest ball with 5:52 to go here in the first. Yeah, well, hold on. We've got blood somewhere. I think it's Strickler that is dinged up. .552 to go. Good news is she's okay. Can come right back in, and here we go. Groff to inbound here for the Falcons. Up 3-2. Go all the way out to Young at the top of the key. Groff slings to the far side, stopper. Fakes down to Malinowski. Her three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Olive Brandt comes down with the rebound just along the baseline and is able to kick it away to Hernandez. 5.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. 3-2 Cedar Crest on top with an early lead. Kicks it out far side. Harrison's three on the way is no good. Rebound Strickler, keeps it alive. Kamoy has it. She has a lane to the bucket. That shot's no good. Rebound Kayla Francis. First time we've talked about her tonight outside of the starting lineup. And now here's Groff back the other way. Groff swings to stop her. Rolls right now to Groff. Groff with the lane, takes a shot, no good. Couldn't get the rebound. It's picked up by Brandt. She'll run the floor in a 1-on-2. Drives to the bucket, draws the foul with the contact with Stopper, and that's Stopper's second foul early. With Brandt driving to the bucket, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a sub is up for the Falcons. It's number 2, Ava Lesher. Let's take a look at the replay. Down in there to make contact. Brandt's first free throw is no good. She will shoot one more. Shooting 78% from the line so far this year. And again, Lesher on the sophomore number 2 for the first time for the Falcons. Second one is good, so Brandt with 3, and that ties us up at 3 with 4:45 to go. And back the other way, shot no good from Groff. Rebound pulled down once again by Brandt. And Brandt in transition will just set up for a 3 ball. It's on the way, no good. Picked up by Francis, and now the Falcons with a bit of an advantage down the floor. Dish from Francis to Groff with 2. Her first points of the game, and Cedar Crest back on top 5-3. So we approach 4 minutes to go, halfway through quarter number 1. There's Harrison far side, now feeds to Brandt. Brandt with the right hand from the paint, it's in. She has all 5 points for the Cedars. Knotted up at 5 as we hit 4 minutes to go. Groff looking underneath, too tall for Francis and out of bounds. So Lebanon will take back over. 3:58 to go. And now here's Brandt to run the show. Responsible for all 5 points for the Cedars to this point. Takes the jumper, top of the key. That one's no good. Rebound picked up off the floor by Olivia Young. And Young bobbles it near side for the moment, hangs on. Now dishes to Groff. Steps up for the 2, and that one's in. She has 4. And it's a 7-5 Falcon lead with 3.5 minutes to go. Brandt to the near side, Kamoy. Back to Brandt, and Brandt with some space underneath. Kicks it underneath and through. About 7 points for Olive Brandt in quarter number 1. 3:15 to go. Now here's Groff, who lost the ball. The Cedars able to reach in and knock it out. It's out of bounds. And now Lebanon will take over with 3:14 to go to try and get themselves back on top. Brandt to the near side, finds Kamoy. Now to the corner, Strickler. Looking underneath, will kick to Brandt outside the arc near side. Has some space again. Shot is up, no good, but she draws a foul as she hits the deck. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. And that foul's on Olivia Young, her first, and the third foul called on Cedar Crest already. We have another sub waiting to come in. It's Addison Davis. Meanwhile, Brant to shoot 2 is 1 for 2 tonight. First one's on the way and good. She'll shoot 1 more. Lebanon back on top. So Davis comes on for Young for the Falcons. 2:57 to go. The second one from Brant is good as well. So 9-7, Lebanon out in front, and it's the Olive Brant show on offense, which is it's what we expected coming into this building. Here's Lesher off the bench for the Falcons, looking for Groff, finds her. Now she has space down the floor, underneath to Francis. Her jumper is off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, but ripped out of the air by Olive Brant. Stride for stride with Lesher, now kicks it outside. Here's a 3 on the way from Hernandez. That's no good. Rebound Harrison, and that one is good. Natalina Harrison with 2. It ends the Olive Brant streak, but it gives Lebanon a 4-point lead. And down the floor the other way, here's Groff with 2 more. That's no good. Rebound Malinowski, their lead scorer, with 3 points already. Back out to Groff outside with 2:15 to go, and they'll reset. Malinowski, open 3 on the way. It's good! Ellie Malinowski, her second triple of the game. And it's a 1-point lead for the Cedars with 2 minutes to go. There's Brant, gets it poked free from Groff, able to get back on top of it. Now Brant to the near side, Camoy. Finds Strickler. Strickler just going to take the 3 ball. That one's no good. Underneath, Brant comes away with the rebound. Her shot's no good. And, oh, man, Allie Groff just keeps it in along the baseline. And now in transition, finds an open player. It's Malinowski for 2 more. Timeout called by Lebanon with 1:28 to go. 12-11. Falcons on top and on a run. We'll take this timeout with them. We'll be back after this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining.
Great first quarter so far, 12-11, Cedar Crest on top. It's been a lot of Olive Brant for the Cedars, but you saw that too from Natalina Harrison, the difference maker, and then back the other way, Malinowski with 8 points so far, including 2 3-pointers like that one for the Falcons to be on top. We'd like to thank Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster for sponsoring our inaugural season of Levco Sports Live coverage, serving the bone, joint, and muscle needs of the region since 1972. Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster provides experienced, specialized orthopedic care to Lebanon and surrounding communities with convenient spots in Lancaster, Lebanon, Spooky Nook, Willow Street, and Ephrata. Working as a team with each patient, our experts deliver personalized treatment and support that always puts patients first. Here we go. A little under 90 seconds to go here in the opening frame. Olive Brant with it for the Cedars, gets the ball poked free. Everybody diving for the basketball. It's picked up for the moment by Davis. Jump ball will be called as Davis and Harrison went diving to the floor. You have a sub for the Cedars off of the timeout. Amani Morales is in for the first time. Then Ryan Stopper returns in this break. Get a quick replay, if we can, of the scrum for the basketball right at midcourt. And that arrow favoring the Cedars back the other way. 3 on the way from Brant is no good. Rebound picked down by Malinowski with 1 minute to go and the Falcons up by 1. Malinowski with the lane to the basket. Too soft to touch, no good. That ball goes out of bounds. It's still Cedar Crest ball. Well, Brant thinks that was tipped off of the Falcons and it should be Lebanon ball. 51 seconds to go, and now Stopper will get it in, gets it to Malinowski. Open 3, right away, that one's no good. Rebound picked up on the floor by Davis, who lost it but can corral it. Tight coverage, now here's Lesher. She'll get fouled by Camoy down underneath, her first foul. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. You have a sub as Hernandez is back up and ready to come in. So here's Stopper, gets it in, and oh boy, that one gets behind Lesher, but she can corral it before it gets out of bounds. 12-11 Falcons on top. Lesher kicks to Malinowski. Malinowski driving to the bucket, gets it to roll in. She has 10 points in this first quarter. 14-11, Cedars down by 3, and now here's Brandt to try and maybe get the last word. Harrison to the far side, Kamoy with some tight coverage, 13 to play. Back to Harrison near side. Trying to get some space for Brandt. Now she has room with 6 to go. Brandt dancing with 3, deep 2, on the way, no good, and that will end quarter number 1. 14-11. Cedar Crest is on top of Lebanon. Second quarter is coming your way next. We're back right after this.
For tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
Back here from Lebanon High, Cedar Crest and Lebanon girls basketball. The Falcons leading 14-11 as we get set to start the second quarter. Olive Brandt with 9 points in that first quarter. Of course, was the most recent Lebco Sports Athlete of the Week. And, you know, for good reason. You look at her year so far, hit 1,000 points earlier this year in her career as a senior. She's averaging 25 points per game. Put up 40-some in a game earlier this year. Now, Lebanon unfortunately lost that game, but just shows how crucial she is to the offense for the Cedars. Falcons with the ball out of the start of this quarter. Here's Allie Groff, who had 4 in that first quarter. Gives to Olivia Young. Now underneath looking to Malinowski, and it's just a little tall for her. And it goes out of bounds. So Cedars take over. 7:38 to go in the first half. Cedar Crest won the matchup between these two teams back at Cedar Crest earlier this season. That was back in December. Here's Kamoy, gives to Maya, who's in for the first time. Here's Kamoy, 3 on the way. That one's no good. Rebound Harrison. Harrison looking to keep it alive. Gets it back out to Kamoy. Bobbles, now she'll drive. Takes a shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Davis. And now running the other way, here's Malinowski with 2 more. So we approach 7 minutes to go. And Brandt bobbled, and she goes down. That foul is on Lesher, her first. And we've got a sub coming in. Jamari Gonzalez is on for Lebanon. Brandt lobs one in, it's good from 3. Her first 3 of the game, she has 12. It's a 2-point game. Cedar Crest up by just 2. They have the ball here. Malinowski rolling, finds Francis underneath. Olivia Young with a lot of space, shot no good. Lesher with the rebound. They'll regroup, back up to Francis at the point. And now here's a 3 from Groff on the way. That's no good. Rebound Olive Brandt from the floor. 6:25 to go, floats it up for Hernandez. Hernandez rolling. Passes to the near side, looking for Maya. Back to Hernandez. Trying to get a screen from Harrison. Will roll right. Almost got it poked free. Careful to the backcourt. Able to survive. And now here's Brandt. Pressure from behind. Couldn't get the shot off. It was blocked. Cedars get it back, though, with Harrison. And now back to Hernandez. Harrison again through the hands of Mayo. Little contact. And Brandt comes away with it. And she's called for the double dribble. With 5:45 to go. Kamoy is back on, and then you've got Ryan Stopper back on. With 5:42 to go and counting. Stopper gives to Francis. And out of the near side, Groff. Groff again with 4. Kicks it out to Young, and now Francis underneath. Foul is called. No points yet from Francis. And foul on Hernandez, her first. Just the second foul of the night called on the Cedars. First of this quarter. 5:27 to go. Lobs it in for Francis. Tight coverage, but is able to get it away. Now here's Groff after getting it from Stopper. Back to Stopper at the point. Down to the far side, Lesher. Fakes the 3. That's the drive down near side. Stopper, triple, got it! Ryan Stopper's first points of the night on a 3. It's a 5-point lead for the Falcons. We approach 5 minutes to go.
Here's Kamoy, bottles it, but able to stay alive. Now back to Hernandez. Her 3-pointer's on the way. That's no good. And, great play there by Harrison to get it back in off of Young and for it to go out of bounds. Still Lebanon ball. And they'll get another crack at it here. 4:49 to go. Kamoy will just float it up there for Brandt. Brandt will run the show. Got a screen from the top of the key. She'll pivot. Gets to Kamoy. Her 3, no good. Harrison rebound. Kicks to Hernandez and a foul. That foul on Young. That's her second. And you've got Davis and Malinowski coming back in for the Falcons. Takes over for Young and Lesher. 4:37 to go. 5-point lead, 19-14. Cedar Crest on top. Lebanon with it. Brandt gets it into Harrison. Now to the near side, Hernandez. Over to Brandt. Loose ball. Still free, and backcourt's called. Cedar Crest takes over. 4:29 to go. Stopper. Floats it up for Francis down in the paint. Her shot is no good. Rebound Falcons for the moment. It's picked up. And now back the other way. A 3. Malinowski again. She has 15. It was Addison Davis able to keep it alive and gets the assist with the give to Malinowski. It's 22-14. Hernandez got it from Brandt. Hernandez, 3 on the way. No good. Francis rebound. She'll let everybody fly right on by. 4 minutes to go. Groff will backpedal to the point and now finds Davis. Rolls near side for Stopper. Now Groff underneath. Malinowski, and jump ball is called. As Malinowski got tied up there with Kamoy. The arrow favors Lebanon, and a sub with Strickler coming back in, and that sends Hernandez to the bench. 3:45 to go. Here in the first half, Olive Brandt with it. Brandt, who actually played with the Cedar Crest team over the summer. Gives to Maya. Floats it over to Kamoy. Rolling left, Kamoy, jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound Davis, gives to Francis. 3:20 to go. Falcons up by 8. Groff to Francis, far side, now far corner Davis. Underneath for Malinowski, too tall for her. And Maya's there to intercept. Now here's Brandt. Down in the paint, needs some help, kicks it out. And this pass is straight to Malinowski, and Malinowski will not go all the way because she's fouled. Got tied up with Kamoy, and Kamoy was surprised about the foul, but it will send Malinowski to the line to shoot two. Let's take a look at the replay. Second foul on Kamoy. Malinowski to the line. She will shoot two. First one is good. She'll shoot one more. Timeout. Called by Lebanon. We'll take this timeout with them, so second free throw in waiting. Meanwhile, 9-point lead for the Falcons, 2:54 to go. Back after this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
Second free throw from Ellie Malinowski is good out of the Lebanon timeout. So 10-point lead for the Cedars. As now here comes Lebanon back the other way. This is Kamoy. No points yet in this first half. Gives free throw line, shot no good. That's Nina Lampkin who just snuck out there in that timeout. And now the Cedars back the other way. Stopper gives to Groff as we approach 2.5 to go. Paige Van Det is out there for the first time. Number 3 had the ball for a moment, has it now here on the near side. Kicks to Francis. Francis back to the near side. Van Det will roll, gives to Francis, now to the far side. Stopper, another 3. She's got it! Ryan Stopper does it again, her second 3 of the quarter. And it's a 13-point lead for the Cedars as we approach 2 minutes, or for Cedar Crest, excuse me, as we approach 2 minutes to go. Figured it was going to happen at some point, so no better place to do it than now, I guess. Brandt to Strickler, and now far side Kamoy. Kamoy driving, shot is up, no good. Rebound Francis has to fight through the contact there with Harrison. And now minute 45 to go. Underneath, looking for Francis. Tight coverage, rips away, kicks it out, Stopper, and now deep 2 on the way from Davis is good. Addie Davis, her first points of the game. 90 seconds to go, and it extends it to 15 points, the difference. Here's Kamoy for Lebanon, rolls near side, now flips to Brandt. Brandt dances, just takes the 3. That's no good. Rebound fought for. Stopper got nailed by Harrison. Loose ball's picked up by the Cedars, and then here's Brandt. Another shot, no good. Draws the foul with the contact there with Groff. And actually the foul's called on Francis. It's her first. And Brandt will shoot 2. 3 for 4 tonight, now 4 for 5. Shoot one more. Subs either side. Malinowski is up for Cedar Crest, and then you have Amani Morales back in for Lebanon. second one on the way here from Olive Brandt is on the way and good. 29-16 with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Cedar Crest on top by 13. Here's Van Det near side, lost the ball. Picked up by Strickler, and now Kamoy back the other way. Has some space to rumble. Now hit the brakes and has an open look for three on the way. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Harrison and Van Det wrestling for it. Jump ball will be called, and the arrow favoring Cedar Crest. So the Falcons get it right back. Stopper back on for the Falcons. Takes over for Van Det. Again, 42 seconds to go. Malinowski, football pass, has Stopper open. It's through her hands, but is able to get it back. Stopper underneath along the baseline, kicks, and now Malinowski with two underneath with the assist to Addie Davis. Malinowski now with 19 points in this first half. Brandt cutting back behind her. Rolls right now left, finds Harrison. Harrison kicks to Strickler. Strickler, two on the way off the glass and in. Her first points. 31-18 as we approach 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Falcons trying to put together one last charge before headed to the break. 8 to shoot, driving, bucket, shot is in. It's Gruff again with two more. 3 to shoot, Brandt with it with two, with one. Shot on the way, good if it goes. It does! Olive Brandt with the triple. Count it! And it cuts the deficit to 33-21. 17 points in that first half from Olive Brandt. Both teams will head to the locker room, and it's the Falcons on top, 33-21. Cedar Crest able to take over with help from Ellie Malinowski. 19 points in that first half, and then, of course, Olive Brandt for the Cedars, able to make some magic herself for Lebanon. Nonetheless, first half in the books. We'll recap the numbers, get you set for the second half. We're back right after this. And we are back here from Lebanon High as second half is a little less than 2 minutes away from coming back. Your score 33-21. Cedar Crest on top of Lebanon, and Lebanon will get the ball to start the third quarter. Lots of points scored from Cedar Crest there in that first half, especially after the first 5 minutes or so in that opening quarter. A bit of a slower start, but the Falcons have been able to take control since, and it's been led by Ellie Malinowski, who had 19 points in that first half, 10 in quarter number one, 9 more than in the second quarter. 3 3-pointers made, and then, of course, on the other side, you've had Lebanon. Olive Brandt has been the star of the show for the Cedars, 17 points in that first half, including a clutch 3 at the horn. And then there's Malinowski, of course, back the other way with what she's been able to do. You have Allie Groff with 6 points in that first half, 3 shots from the floor. Ryan Stopper, including that 3-pointer there, she has 6, both from outside the arc. She has been key for Cedar Crest down the stretch. Quiet night relatively from Kayla Francis to this point. Couple of plays defensively, couple of rebounds here and there, but that has been the story so far for both sides. Of course, let me try it again. As always, want to thank our sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, the folks behind the scenes with YG Productions doing a great job throughout the night, and LevcoSports.com for bringing us all together and making the match. We'll have our player of the game sponsored by Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, as well as sponsoring our scoreboard that you've seen on the bottom of the screen throughout the night. All of our season, win an OAL t-shirt and 2 free Lancaster Stormers tickets. We'll give those away once this game is said and done. It is Skylar Strickler to get us inbounds, and off we go here from Lebanon. Olive Brandt with it again, 17 points in that first half. She'll lead the way, gives to Harrison underneath in the paint. Shot is up off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Kayla Francis. So there's Francis once again. Malinowski now to Stopper. Stopper is fouled along the baseline. Not many fouls in that first half for Lebanon. This is the first on Olive Brandt here. And the Falcons will inbound from the floor. It's Malinowski to do the work with 7:43 to go. Francis gives to Stopper. Groff with it. Now to the near side, Malinowski. She'll roll left. Spins down into the paint. Stumbles, and a foul. The foul as she was falling. The foul on Harrison. That's her first. Here's the replay. Of course, I heard somebody I think it may have been Coach Walborn for Lebanon said she was falling. Shouldn't have been a foul, but they called it. And 7:32 to go. Cedar Crest gets another crack at it here. Malinowski to inbound. Gets it into Francis. Near side now, Stopper. Fakes to the right side, now back to her left for Malinowski in the corner. Stopper to the far side, Groff. From the point. She'll bounce back to the circle, now rolls left. She's going to drive, has a lane to the bucket, it's no good, a little too much on it. Rebound Hernandez. Hernandez looks Kamoy's direction and will bounce it to her near side from the logo beyond the arc. And now needs some help, gets it to Brandt. And Olive Brandt driving, floater, no good. Rebound picked up on the floor by Groff, who slips, and it turns it right back over, and then it's through the hands of Hernandez. So Cedar Crest takes over. Malinowski to inbound. Gets to Groff. 6:45 to go. It's a 12-point game. Francis underneath has Young for 2 more. Her first points of the game. Here is Olive Brandt driving, gets sandwiched between Young and Stopper, and a foul. And that foul is going to be on Stopper, I think. That's her third. It is. No motion yet from the Cedar Crest bench. Here's Brandt, near side, inbound three right away. It's good. Olive Brandt pulls the trigger. She has 20. It's an 11-point. Francis fakes now to the far side. Groff rolls, bounces to Young. Underneath for Francis. Shot is up. Will not go. Swats it away, and then it's picked up by Brandt. Trying to avoid the Lebanon rebound, but they get it anyway. And now Brandt along the baseline gets it to Harrison. Able to fight through the contact there, and a bad pass from Hernandez. Thought Strickler was going to go this way. Instead, she went that way, and the ball sails out of bounds. Lesher is on for the Falcons, and then you have Amani Morales back on, takes over for Hernandez. 5:47 to go. Falcons up by 11. Groff to the far side finds Lesher. Flips. Lebanon gets it back. 5:30 to go here in the third. Brandt finds Kamoy. Has some space. Jumper. Free throw line is no good. Francis rebound gives to Malinowski. Malinowski steps back, gives to Francis. Now Groff from the point. Back to her left, now finds Young underneath for Francis. Gets through the coverage and gets her first points of the game. Kayla Francis with the double. Brandt with 4:45 to go. Driving, just trying to get a shot up. Couldn't get a foul. And now Malinowski back the other way. Malinowski gets it knocked free by Harrison. Still Cedar Crest ball, and now a sub. Mejia comes back on. Takes over for Strickler. Inbounds to Francis. Foul is called off the ball as Van Det took a slide. Nope, that was Lesher. Foul on Natalina Harrison, her second, and the team's third. Falcons to inbound. Groff gets it into Young. Back to Groff. Deep two on the way is good. She now has 8 and extends the lead. It's 37-26. Brandt, three-pointer on the way. Got it! Olive Brandt with another triple. That's her 4th of the game. And scoreboard's a little slow to catch up. It's a 10-point game, 39-29. With 4 minutes to go. It is not 39-1. This ball is tipped and out of bounds from Young. Okay, now it says 39-27. Where's the 3 at? What? 39. Oh, I think I know what happened. As a foul is called on the Cedars. It's called on Mejia. That's her first. I think I know what happened. Scoreboard operator put the 2 in for the wrong team. And that's how the score got all screwed up there. So it is a 12-point game, 39-27. Here's Malinowski, another 3 on the way, no good, and Groff is able to keep it in, gets to Francis, bobbled, loose ball, picked up by Mejia, and will fake, now gives to Brandt. Brandt in transition with some space, heat from behind, she'll hold on, and Malinowski just stays right there in front of her. Not getting a shot off on me. Now here's Kamoy. With some space, down in the lane, blocked by Francis, and a foul is called, and Francis can't believe it. It's the second foul on Francis. And Kamoy will go to the line here to shoot 2. First trip to the line for her. Looking for her first points of the game, shooting 71% from the line this year. First one is no good. It's 2 subs, Ryan Stopper and Addie Davis back on for the Falcons, taking over for Malinowski and Young. 3:17 to go. The second one from Kamoy is good. First points of the night for her, 39-28. Francis. In some trouble in the corner, gets it away to Groff, back to Francis, timeout. It's called by Coach Shea. And the Falcons will, again, take timeout. We'll take this timeout with them back in 30.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the
And again, of course, we want to thank Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster for sponsoring tonight's game in the inaugural season of Lebco Sports Live coverage. They're proud to offer accessible, compassionate care close to home. The area's first walk-in orthopedic urgent care facility. They understand how critical and timely care is after an injury. Orthopedic urgent care offers prompt evaluation, diagnosis, and often immediate treatment by orthopedic specialists, eliminating the need for an emergency room visit. No appointment necessary, and most insurances are accepted. 3:06 to go here in the third quarter. Jacob Pitts here with you. Here is Allie Groff for the Falcons. They're up by 11. Kayla Francis now to Stopper. Stopper will not shoot the three. Instead waits down into the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Francis was the ball ripped away, and now here's Olive Brandt back down the floor the other way, trying to go coast to coast, and she does. She has 25. It's 39-30, 9-point lead for the Falcons. Here is Groff. To the near side, Stopper. Stopper dances around. Now rolls right. Finds Lesher. To Groff. Three. Outside the arc. No good. Rebound Brandt. And Brandt again in transition. Has some heat from behind. Gives to Harrison. Harrison's shot no good. Loose ball picked up by Lesher. A lot of traffic. Able to get it away and finds Davis, who flips to Groff. Groff now with some space. She'll slow it down and reset. Stopper near side outside the arc. Over to Francis. Groff, same spot on the floor where she shot the three. Won't do it there. Davis underneath for Francis, and a foul is called on Lebanon. That's on Brandt, her second. Let's take another look. Second foul on Brandt. Yeah, definitely contact. Francis took a arm to the side of the head. I think that was Harrison's arm. First one is no good from Francis. She'll shoot one more. Sub is up, Malinowski coming on for Lesher. Second one from Francis. That one is no good. Rebound Harrison, and a foul is called as Stopper's arm was in the mix. That's her fourth foul. So they go over on the line. Fourth foul. Stopper to the bench. Sub is on. It's Lesher once more. Minute 47 to go. Harrison to Brandt. 9-point game. Cedars trying to spark a comeback. Kamoy to Harrison. Harrison three on the way. It's good! Natalina Harrison with the triple. 6-point game. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. A little bit of life to Lebanon High. Foul is called off the ball. And it's going to be called against the Falcons. I think. Oh, double foul. One on Francis and one on Mejia. So Falcons still have it after the double foul. That explains it. All right, here's Davis now to Lesher. And Lesher in trouble. Stays alive, and then timeout is called by Coach Shea again with her players in some trouble. Wants to give them a little bit of time. Minute 14 to go here in the third quarter. We'll step aside. We're back right after this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you.
Took 2 seconds off the clock. Here we go. Lesher looking for Malinowski again. Has her now with some space, in some trouble. Fans wanted to travel, didn't get it. And now here's Lesher with $1:05 to go. We'll slow it down. Gives to Davis. Now Francis, far side Malinowski. Groff with it, contact underneath. Here's Davis, triple on the way, in and out. Rebound Brandt, 45 seconds to go. Brandt will slow it down, let everybody fly on down the court and look for our options. Some tight coverage from Groff. Near side, Lesher's there to break the pass. Was looking for Morales. And it's Lesher with Brandt down the floor, give to Groff. Groff now with 2 on her. Across the court, Davis with some space, 25 seconds to go. Now Groff. Near side, Lesher. Over to Davis. Davis, deep 2. That one's short. Rebound, Francis. 13 seconds to go, third quarter. Back out to Groff. 8 to shoot. Lesher, near side. Lane in the paint. Throws one up. No good, but a foul. And Lesher will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Morales, her first. Lesher shooting 50% from the line this year, shooting 2. With 4 seconds to go, third quarter. First one is good. She'll shoot one more. Sub is on, Olivia Young for Kayla Francis. Second one is good as well. So it's an 8-point game, 4 seconds to go. Brandt down the floor. Can she do it again? Almost! She had the buzzer beater at the end of the first half. Couldn't get it to go at the end of the third. An 8-point lead for Cedar Crest at the end of 3. 41-33 the score. The Falcons will try and put this to rest when we come back right after this.
Joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
Back here with you on Lebco Sports, 41-33, Cedar Crest on top. Ellie Malinowski, their lead scorer, 19 points, did not score at all in the third quarter. She'll be back out there, though, with Addie Davis, Olivia Young, Allie Groff, and Ava Lesher. Meanwhile, for the Cedars, Olive Brandt is out there with Natalina Harrison. You have Jalen Mejia. Amani Morales is still out there, and Tiana Kamoy. Here is Harrison near side. Harrison driving, kicks it out through the hands, but Mejia able to hold on. And now Kamoy with some space near side. And, of course, they have Groff draped all over Olive Brandt. Here now is Brandt from the near side, trying to drive, looking for some help somewhere, anywhere to go. Gets it to Harrison. Another three on the way, no good. Ball is tipped, and a foul is called. It's against the Falcons. It's on Malinowski. That is her first. Cedars maintain possession. 7:30 to go. 8-point game. Of course, last night in the boys' game, we saw Lebanon with a 9-point lead. They lost by 10. Brandt lost the ball and then is fouled there. Groff had it. So Brandt called for her third foul. Get a replay here, and just a lot of bodies in the paint. And then decided just to go with the foul. Here now is Malinowski back the other way for the Falcons. 7:20 to go, fourth quarter. Up by 8. To the far side, Young. Young rolling, gives to Davis. They kick it around. Malinowski near side out to Lesher. Lesher over to Young. Finds Groff. Groff fumbles, but hold on. 7 minutes to go. Back to Lesher, near side. Rolls it to Young. Over to Davis, far side. Malinowski with it. Spins in the paint, driving, look out. Almost took out a photographer. There's a foul called. That foul is on Harrison. That's her third. Falcons to inbound from the baseline. Sub is on. Francis takes over for Davis. So you have 4 of your 5 starters out there for Cedar Crest. The only one that's not is Ryan Stopper. She has 4 fouls. Here's Groff. Far side, Malinowski. Groff rolls left, finds Lesher. Fakes over the top, and now will spin around. Gets to Francis, top of the key. Now Young from the point, near side, Lesher. Lesher had some space, kicks it back out to Young. Now to Groff. At this point, just playing keep away. Francis. Good for Malinowski. Francis behind her back. Near side, Young. Looking underneath. Now kicks it back out to Groff. Underneath, Francis has it. Spins once. Bounces outside. Young, deep 2 on the way. In and out. Rebound, Lesher. Nobody home for the Cedars there. Lesher kicks it out. Francis. Her deep 2. Clang, no good. And now Brandt back the other way. Odd man rush. Shot no good, but a foul is called. She goes crashing into the wall. Stride for stride with Lesher and Francis. The foul is on Lesher. Here's another look.
Number 2, Lesher, first, second of the quarter, Cedar Crest.
I wonder if the foul actually maybe should have been on. Nonetheless, timeout called by Lebanon. 5:43 to go before Brandt takes her free throw shot. So we'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
5:43 to go, 41-33, Cedar Crest on top with Lebco Sports live coverage of high school basketball. here in Lebanon County. Do have a score update. A couple of games happening tonight. You have Elko and Manheim Central going at it on both sides. Northern Lebanon Lancaster Catholic, a very big game up in Viking country tonight. Lancaster Catholic winning that game 37-35. Haley Shiroki had a chance for a 3 at the buzzer but couldn't get the shot to fall. So the Crusaders winning that game. Now in Section 3, NL and Lancaster Catholic were tied for first place. First one's good from Brant. So with this, you now have Lancaster Catholic taking first place in Section 3 over Northern Lebanon with just a couple of games to go here down the stretch. Second one is good, and it has been a very good season for Northern Lebanon at this point. That's just their third loss this year. They're now 13-3 on the season. Here's Ellie Malinowski, gives to Lesher. Spins, fakes to Malinowski, and now rolls back the other way. So 6-point game here, 41-35 with 5.5 to go. Lesher almost had the ball ripped free. Brant is able to come away with it. Gives to Kamoy, and Kamoy jumper for 2, well short. Ball free, Harrison has it, and she rolls out of bounds. She thought she was in, and it was certainly close, but I think she was out. So Cedar Crest will take over, 5:16 to go. Malinowski to inbound, another football pass. Francis wide open, makes the catch, takes the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, and puts it back. Francis now with 4. It's back to an 8-point game. There is Brant with 27 points. Gives now Strickler, now Mejia. Harrison with it, 3-pointer on the way, that's no good. Loose ball picked up by Groff. Groff near side finds Lesher. Underneath, Francis kicks it over, wide open, Olivia Young, shot no good, loose ball, Francis has it and is fouled. That's Kamoy, her third foul. 4:32 to go sub. Ryan Stopper comes on for Ava Lesher. So you have all 5 starters out there for the Falcons. Francis gets to Stopper. Now Young got it from Groff. Shot no good. Malinowski rebound. That one rolls in. Give that one to Malinowski. First points here in the second half. She has 21. Brant driving from the paint, no good. And Harrison able to whip it to her own bench. Couldn't keep it alive. Just a little awkward, and now Cedar Crest will take back over, up by 10 with 4 minutes to go. Malinowski to inbound from the corner. We'll go with the short option in Francis. Malinowski to the far side, Groff. Now Young underneath, Francis. Shot is up and rolls in. Kayla Francis with 2 more. She has 6. 12-point lead. Cedar Crest able to pull away once more. Here is Olive Brant near side. Dances outside the arc, and this is a bad pass. Harrison has to chase after it. Stopper dove for it. It's out of bounds, and it's Lebanon ball. Stopper couldn't corral it. Timeout called by Lebanon. We will take this timeout with them as well. 12-point lead, Cedar Crest on top. 3:25 to go. Back after this. You're back. 47-35, Cedar Crest up by a dozen here from Lebanon High. Jacob Hitz here with you. Of course, we want to thank Lebco Sports for putting this all together. We have YG Productions getting us on the air and keeping us there. LebcoSports.com, serving as a leading source for Lebanon County athletic news. Mission's simple, to celebrate our local athletes. We'd like to thank them and Dan Rowell for their support this season. And got it all covered, from Palmyra to Elko, everywhere in between, New Covenant, Our Lady of the Cross, you name it. They've got it up there, even the college level with LVC, checking in on some of the Lebanon County athletes that have moved on out of the area. There are only a million of them. Seems like it, at least, that have gone on to play at the college level just outside of our reach. And Dan does a great job keeping everything uniform on his site. And, of course, broadcasters, we rely on that quite a bit as we get ready for games like this. Brandt kicks it out to Kamoy. Kamoy's three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebound picked out of the air by Stopper. Gives to Malinowski. And with 3:09 to go, here now is Malinowski driving to the bucket. Shot no good. Francis rebound, lost the ball, and it's out of bounds off of the Falcons, so Lebanon gets it back with 3:01 to go. 12-point game. Harrison flips to Brandt. Brandt, deep three. From the parking lot, it's no good. Ball is out of bounds off of Strickler, as her and Francis were both diving for it. 2:52 to go. And the Falcons back to work on offense. Look out. A little high pass there, and Harrison gets slid to her own bench. Francis holds on through the contact. Malinowski now. A little hot potato with Groff, and Malinowski with two more. She has 23. It's been a pretty good night at the office for Ellie Malinowski. Here is Harrison with screen. Now gets it to Mejia. Brandt with it. 2:25 to go. Strickler over to Harrison. Top of the key. Three-pointer. She's got it. Second three of the game. She has 8. It's an 11-point lead. And now here's Malinowski. Free throw line. Jumper. No. Kamoy just swats at the rebound and sends it out of play. Falcons still have the ball. Just seeing the Cedars mascot in the bottom left. What a character. All right, Groff gets it in to Young. Now finds Groff. Groff with Brandt all over her. Over to Francis. Francis spins around. Kicks over to Young, and Young along the baseline whips it off of Harrison, and it's out of bounds off of the Falcons. And Young there, I think that was just a last-ditch effort to try and maintain possession. Harrison gets it to Kamoy. Minute 47 to go. Cedars down by 11. Need a bucket here. Kamoy to Brandt. Brandt cuts and almost lost the ball. Spins around, needs some help. Gives to Kamoy. Strickler underneath. Shot blocked by Francis. And out of bounds, still Lebanon ball with just under 90 seconds to go here, fourth quarter. Catalina Harrison will inbound. Gets to Kamoy. Spinning shot with the right hand is in. Her first bucket of the game. She has 3. It's a 9-point game, 49-40, with now a minute 15 to go. Here's Malinowski. Gives to Stopper. Tight coverage there from Harrison. Gives now to Young, and a timeout is called by Cedar Crest. And again, Coach Shea just wanted to talk things over as we approach 1 minute to go. We'll take our last time out of the ballgame. We're back after this. Cedars down by 9.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for.
Minute 8 to go. Cedar Crest up 49-40 here on Lebco Sports. And, of course, I want to thank our sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, for sponsoring our inaugural season, sponsoring the scoreboard, sponsoring our player of the game, and of course our player of the game winning an OAL t-shirt and 2 free Lancaster Stormers tickets. YG Productions for doing everything behind the scenes, and of course LebcoSports.com for putting this whole shebang together. We still have a couple more games to go yet in the season. Season ends in around 2 weeks. Of course, both of these teams aren't going to play. Well, Lebanon will play tomorrow. This is a makeup. They were originally supposed to play Governor Mifflin last week. That was postponed. That will now be tomorrow at 4:30. Getting it in before the snow gets to us. Malinowski driving for the Falcons. Foul is called. Shot no good. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 49 seconds to go. That foul on Strickler, her first. Then Lebanon won't be back again until they host Hempfield a week from yesterday. It's the 29th of January. First one from Malinowski is good. She'll shoot one more, and now a sub is up. Miranda Sowers is in. Takes over for Stopper. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they will be back on Monday, weather dependent, of course, at Manheim Central. 48 seconds to go, 51-40. Cedar Crest on top by 11. Kamoy with it. Kamoy in some traffic, looking for some options, kicks it out to Harrison. Harrison now to Brandt. Brandt driving and is fouled with 30 seconds to go. Brandt will go to the line to shoot 2. Here's the replay. That foul on Young, her third. And Brandt back to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Other score updates from around the league. Elko boys basketball, this is a big win. Elko beating Manheim Central 52-37 at home. Second one is good from Brent. That is a very key win for Elko that has been on the schneid as of late and trying to turn their season around a little bit. Stay in the hunt for districts as a foul called on Mejia, her third. Elko third in Section 3. They were tied with Manheim Central. Then I'll be a game up trying to catch Lancaster Catholic, and I'm not sure anybody's going to catch Octorara. They are 17-0. Likely going to win out heading into the playoffs. On the girls' side, Manheim Central, first one from Francis, no good. She'll shoot one more. She's now 0 for 3 from the line. Manheim Central beating Elko 41-32. And Elko on the schneid as of late. Second one good from Francis. 26 seconds to go. 10-point game. Now here's Kamoy. Far side to Brandt. Brandt had a screen. Going to drive. Shot. Foul. Francis got a piece of the shot to block it. I think the foul really came after the block. That foul is on Francis, her fourth. And Brandt back at the line to shoot 2 more. She now has 30 points in this game. She'll shoot 1 more. Second one on the way, and that one is good as well. So 31 points for Olive Brandt. 16 seconds to go. It's an 8-point game. Here now is Malinowski, who has certainly been the star of the show for the Falcons tonight. Final 5 seconds will roll off the scoreboard. Malinowski will hold on to it to the final horn, and that will do it. Cedar Crest will sweep Lebanon. They win their second in a row against the Cedars. 52-44 your final, and your Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster player of the game by far, Ellie Malinowski. We'll get a chance to talk with her in just a little while. We'll talk with her when we come back.
Joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Until it isn't. This holiday season, when an unexpected accident happens, turn to urgent care at OAL for immediate access to orthopedic specialists, quick evaluations, and on-site x-rays and MRIs.
Is it going?
Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, getting you back in the holiday mood.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. LebcoSports.com is your headquarters for all things Lebanon County sports. Scores, recaps, and stories behind the athletes and teams you care about the most. When the final buzzer sounds, head over to LebcoSports.com and catch up on everything you might have missed. Then, make sure you follow along for what's coming next.
We are back here from Lebco Sports. Jacob Hitz here with you, and our Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster player of the game is Ellie Malinowski, who joins us now. And first of all, congratulations on the big win here on the road. Leading the team with points, obviously 24 points, I think, was the final score. Slow start offensively, but able to get into that rhythm in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk. Obviously, Lebanon's a tough team, that rivalry. Talk about that aspect. You know it's going to be hard playing in here.
You know, we know it was going to be really hard coming in here to play, but we all had to have that mindset where we can come in here and we can handle business just like how we did tonight.
Staying undefeated in Section 1, obviously just under 2 weeks left to go in the season. This win's got to help build some more confidence here down the stretch.
Oh, yeah, it really does. Beating our rival at their home to stay undefeated in Section is so big for us.
Looking ahead, you guys get a little bit of a break, at least playing from a live game. That break, how does that play into things? Because you've had a couple of games in a row now. All right, now we've got to breathe a little bit before we come back.
You know, we just got to clean up our little things when we get back to the gym and just stay on this roll, because I feel like we have good momentum right now, and just keep this momentum rolling.
Well, congratulations. Of course, we do have 2 tickets for you for the Lancaster Stormers. We have an OAL T-shirt for you as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ellie Malinowski, our player of the game tonight here from Lebanon. And, of course, another big win for the Cedars, and it was big win for Cedar Crest, excuse me. It was pretty much all Falcons from the opening tip. And Cedar Crest able to come away with yet another win on the season. They beat Lebanon here tonight. That will do it for us here from Lebanon. Cedar Crest on top. Of course, Ellie Malinowski, our player of the game tonight for the Falcons. And our next game will be a little bit. I'm not even quite sure what's next for the Lebco Sports schedule. February 3rd, Manheim Township here for the boys game between Manheim Township and Lebanon. So it'll be a little over a week before we are back, but we'll have a couple more games for you down the stretch. We'll have, I know, Elko and Palmyra boys at the very end of the season as well. But a lot of basketball to come in these final couple of weeks. I know the snow's coming as well, so take it easy out there over these next couple of days, and we'll be back with you very soon. Of course, want to thank our sponsors one last time, Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, YG Productions behind the scenes, and, of course, LebcoSports.com. For the entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Jacob Hitz. Your final score, Cedar Crest 52, Lebanon 43. Have a good night.